What's going on, everybody? This is the Algorand News. In today's show, we will be covering the new hires at the Algorand Foundation, Algorand governance signups, derivatives dApps, Napster, DeFi, Opulus, and more. If you're new to the channel, my name is JT, and on this channel, you'll find a wealth of Algorand-related content, from interviews with dApp creators and foundation members to how-to videos and news. So if you like the content, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ping that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. To support the channel further, consider becoming a YouTube channel member by clicking the join button, sending super chats during live streams, donating to the Algorand address shown here, or check the description down below for any other ways to support the channel. Now, let's get on with the news. Firstly, Stacey Warden, the CEO of the Algorand Foundation, announced on Sunday that they have two new hires, a new Chief Technology Officer and Global Head of Business Development and Capital Markets. We still don't know who the new CTO is, but the Global Head of Business Development is, drumroll please, Eric Ragg. Eric is a former JP Morgan Managing Director with 20+ years of experience in derivatives, collateralized loan obligation structuring, global solutions, and corporate and insurance securitization. Ragg began his journey into blockchain in search of improvements for inefficiencies in the traditional finance space, particularly in the areas of payments, settlement, risk management, and financial inclusion. He became fascinated with the possibilities of crypto and blockchain to deliver performance improvements and significant impact in all of these areas. Ragg will report to the Algorand Foundation CEO, Stacey Warden, and will lead global initiatives and strategic partnerships in traditional capital markets, as well as decentralized finance. Teams working in capital market solutions, DeFi, capital market access and integrations, investor relations, and Office of the Chief Economist will report to him. Ragg will also chair the Foundation's Investment Committee. Eric Ragg has the vision, deep experience, and technical chops to deliver the significant opportunities for Algorand across financial markets of all kinds, said Stacey Warden. He will be transformational for our ability to deliver innovative and disruptive solutions for many of the problems that plague traditional finance today, and I could not be more excited to have him on board, she said further. Regarding his new hire, Ragg is quoted saying, "Coming from a leading global investment bank, I understand the uncompromising performance requirements for a Layer 1 blockchain to compete against and improve upon many aspects of traditional finance. Algorand's high transaction throughput, immediate final settlement, sub-penny transaction costs, and minimal carbon footprint also clearly differentiate Algorand from other chains, that it seems obvious the world ought to be using Algorand as the blockchain platform of choice." I personally think this new hire is terrific, and Stacey has been doing a wonderful job staffing the foundation with the key people that will propel Algorand forward. Next in the news is Algorand governance. At the time of recording this video, would-be governors have just under 9 days left to sign up for this period. For those that aren't aware, this is the fourth quarter of Algorand governance, and it's a great way to participate in the ecosystem and generate yield. Last governance period boasted a healthy 8% APR. APR is determined by participation, so we won't know the estimated APR of this round until the sign-up window closes. That said, there are currently 4 methods you can utilize to participate. The easiest way is to go to the Foundation's governance page and sign up that way. However, there are 3 DeFi options you can use to participate in governance, which are beneficial in many ways. Primarily in that they allow you to turn your illiquid governance stash into a liquid one, and these methods also help increase Algorand's TVL, or total value locked. Those 3 dApps are Guard, Volksfinance, and AlgoFi. Guard and AlgoFi allow you to borrow against your governance stash while Folks Finance gives you a wrapped algo in place of your governance algo to use however you please throughout the ecosystem. All three of these are giving users boosted rewards, which is great because we are experiencing high inflation and suppressed asset prices across the board, so extra rewards are extremely welcomed. Folks Finance is even offering a bullish bounty where users can win up to 22,500 algo for submitting their best Folks Finance governance strategy either via video, thread, or article, with the bounty ending on July 12th. Exciting stuff! And if you want to use Folks Finance for this round, check out the description below for my referral link. It helps the channel out, and I would greatly appreciate it. Personally, I'm very curious to see how much algo is committed through these DeFi applications this go-round compared to last go-round. I'm really hoping we see an increase in TVL even though prices have been suppressed. Moving on up, next in the news is FXDX Exchange. FXDX is a derivatives exchange launching on the Algorand mainnet hopefully within the next 10 days. FXDX is a cross-chain derivatives dApp that allows users to trade institutional-grade products, such as perpetuals, of any asset with a price feed. This likely means any asset that has a price feed through an oracle like goOracle or Chainlink will have derivatives products on the FXDX exchange. Now, this is huge news because derivatives in general are estimated by the Bank of International Settlements to be over $600 trillion market. So keep an eye out for FXDX Exchange launching soon. Following up in the news is Napster. Now, for those somehow unaware, Napster is one of the OG music streaming platforms, and it has been recently acquired by HiveMind Capital and Algorand Inc. Together, they will take the company off of the public markets and turn it into a Web3 platform. Plus, they also pay their artists the most per stream. Even T-Pain posted some wild metrics that show it only takes 53 streams on Napster to hit $1, while it takes 249 streams on Amazon Music, 128 streams on Apple Music, 315 streams on Spotify, and a whopping 1,250 streams on YouTube Music. This means that by switching your music streaming to Napster, you are helping the artists earn a more fair share in the revenue, and you will be helping grow the Algorand ecosystem. Now, this is old news though. The new news is that Napster just released their light paper. In it, Napster explains how they're reimagining the music scene and creating new dynamics for fans, music makers, and rights holders. This dynamic for fans could include exclusive content drops to collaborating in the studio with your favorite artist. For music makers, this dynamic includes facilitating a more direct relationship with their fans, and over time, the network will evolve to enable artists to orchestrate in-person, remote, live, and offline asynchronous experiences all from one platform. Napster will also be launching their own Napster token, which will be the foundational medium of exchange that will be integrated throughout the products, tools, and ecosystem partners that constitute the Napster network. The Napster Innovation Fund will also use the Napster token to incentivize useful work and reward stakeholders. Some other token utility will include streaming service subscriptions, premium features, unique artist content, artist pre-sales, and the purchase of goods and services from third-party applications that are interoperable with the Napster network. In my opinion, Napster will be a key player in the space, more so than similar projects like Audius. Definitely keep your eyes peeled for this one. On to other news. DeFi, the premier Algorand DEX aggregator, is nearing completion of its security audit by Kudelski Security. So far, the draft report shows what I've known all along, that DeFi is the best way to trade on Algorand. Their app is available in the Google and Apple Play stores, and their combo swaps give you the best pricing available on the Algorand chain. Once the audit wraps up, DeFi will begin working on its next big update, Wallet Connect features for your favorite applications on Algorand. DeFi is also planning more marketing and promotion. In my opinion, DeFi is one to keep an eye on. Now lastly in the news is Opulus. Opulus is a music-related dApp on the Algorand blockchain that allows artists to sell fractions of their songs or albums directly to their fans, allowing fans to earn royalty payments and grow their investments with the artist. This model cuts out the need for shady middlemen like banks and record labels. Now, Opulus recently announced that OPUL staking pools, royalty payments for previous songs, albums, and NFT sales, along with NFT distributions, should be taking place sometime today, hopefully on their own app. Now, Opulus has been a little slower than I'd hoped to get all of its ducks in a row, but if they succeed in their mission, it will be a huge evolution to the music industry. Now, this wraps up this past week's Algorand news. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next one. We will see you all live on Thursday for another episode of The Next Block. And before you go, I want to ask one more time for your support. Algorand NFT creators rake in hundreds of thousands of algo, of course not all of them, for content that sometimes takes under an hour to create. And no hate, I love a lot of the art that's out there. But I'm just saying, these videos sometimes take 8+ hours to create, from the research to the studio setup, to the editing, the graphics, what have you. Consider becoming a channel member by clicking the join button on the YouTube screen right there, donating to this wallet address right here, or checking out the description below for other ways to support the channel. All donations and support will go to growing the channel and getting the Algorand news in front of a larger audience. I appreciate all the support, from the likes to the subscribes to the comments to any monetary support anyone is willing to give. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm JT of JT Invest in You, and this has been the Algorand News. Till next time, friends.